Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode in a new playthrough here in EU4 with the MEIOU and Taxes mod. Yes, it is finally time to get into this beast. This is MEIOU and Taxes 3.0 to be specific, and man, where to even begin with this mod. Now, a lot of people will be familiar with it, but very few, dare I say, will understand it, me included. Today specifically, we're going to be playing as the Teutonic Order for no particular reason. Just that I've been listening to an audiobook about the region lately, so I'm feeling inspired to go on crusade. And I actually think there are some slight crusader mechanics within the mod, but we'll get into that once we get into the game. I will talk about the mechanics of this mod a bit as we go along. However, one of the main features, quote-unquote, of this mod is that it runs infamously poorly, because it's trying to create this massive realistic simulation, you know, in parallel to just normal EU4, which is a kind of a mess. I have gotten a new computer that is almost like that I designed specifically to make sure this mod is able to run at all. So it should be playable, but in order to make this not only playable but actually watchable, I will have this campaign be one of those where I edit out large parts of the game that aren't overly interesting. One of those being the massive amount of time it takes to actually just load into the game and all the random lag that happens in the first few years as the game essentially sets up the world to work properly. And here we are in the actual game. We'll let this, we'll let the game begin. I'm not going to fuck with the settings at all, just leaving them open so that I can potentially change them if I feel like it. Now, I think in the early game, I'm just going to let the game run a bit in order to get set up, but yeah, you can already see all the shenanigans going on here if you're not used to the, the mod. I'm pretty sure these are all different taxation methods. Timber excise, subsistence excise, salt excise. Yeah. This is infrastructure. We got, we can see how our population has a bunch of different religions. I mean, it says the province is Catholic, but if we look at the actual population, we can see that only 53 or 55% of them are actually Catholic and the rest are pagan and Jewish. One thing I will do real quick, though, is to release Danzig. He is a so-called feudatory type vassal, meaning we can't really annex him without doing some serious reforms within our estates and bureaucracy and stuff like that. And seeing as I barely understand how any of this works, despite having spent ages now reading the wiki and all sorts of stuff, the fact that we have a core on him makes me think that it's just going to be easier to just release him and then come back and conquer him later, which I really want to do because this would make for a much preferable capital, I think, to the one I start with, for a bunch of reasons I will get into later. Although I guess I can say the main thing is the fact that it's on the outlet of the Vistula River, which helps with communication efficiency, which helps with autonomy. And it's coastal, and it has a natural port, helping the growth of centers of trade and shit. It's a major center of trade, which impacts where people can trade between nodes and within nodes. And oh god, this is going to be terrifyingly complicated, but yeah. That's also kind of why I'm excited. Another advantage of releasing him is that all my other vassals become loyal, that being Varmia and the Livonian Order, who himself has a bunch of vassals. I don't know if the vassals are allowed to have vassals in the base game, but in this game they can. It can actually go like many levels deep, I think, and become a glorious mess. One lucky thing about this mod, however, is that despite being infinitely complicated, there are a bunch of ways to automate certain systems like taxing and stuff like that. So we should be able to click delegate taxes and the AI will figure out how to tax stuff efficiently, because gaining taxes actually cost mana in this. I guess supposed to represent the effort your government has to put in to actually collect shit, I guess. And I think manpower counts as taxes too, with like levies and stuff. Here we have the investment manager, where we can invest in various urban and rural industries. I suppose we'll increase the budget by 10, although for the time being I'm not going to Add all owned provinces to the investment. Yeah, that makes sense. There is another way to add specific provinces, so you can have like different, or you can have like different areas with different investment. Oh, now that might not be true actually. Investment happen every 3 years. That makes sense. At least that's what the wiki said. That was like a smart thing to do. Advanced options. Yeah, let's not touch that. Notify me when an investment. Sure, that would be interesting to see. I think then it's just click exit and then it should work. Once again, I would assume... Oh shit. Black Death in Flanders. Rest in memes. But yeah, at the beginning of the game, a lot of things that should be possible are not possible, and I am kind of stressed out by the fact that it seems that I'm like... I don't have any... oh, never mind, now I can ally people. Okay, cool. I can ally Transylvania despite... Oh, I guess they're completely independent of Hungary? That's weird. That was something new added in this update. But yeah, everyone around me hates me, so I mostly am trying to get friendly with the Emperor right now. Because I would really prefer to be able to join the Holy Roman Empire, but how possible that is, I do not know. You can get some special cool shit if you join the Empire, because you can have like people can like migrate between provinces, and if you join the Empire, they can migrate like throughout the entire Empire. Although I don't actually know if joining it allows that to happen, but. That would be a cool mechanic to see, or to partake in, I suppose. However, while we sit around and cope about the fact that no one wants to be our friend, and that attacking anyone seems like it's going to be difficult, I do remember some basic things you want to do, like increasing state reach, also known as just having a better bureaucracy, as well as doing things to the estates to make them like me. So we're going to direct the bureaucracy, and expand the bureaucracy, I think it is. Yeah, so we get more corruption, but that's fine because we already have so much. We lose some mana, stability becomes more expensive, but oh well. Oh wow, we straight up lost stability. Although, well, I don't know, that might not be entirely true. Oh no, yeah, it went down. So we're currently 66% way to our next stability point, because you can't just use mana to get it now. It depends on like a fuck ton of different modifiers and shit like that. One thing we can do is interact with our common people and provide grain, which used to be relatively straightforward. I mean, yeah, you just spend some mana, so go grain provisions. There was some other crap you could do too, but I don't fucking remember. Let's give some shit to the nobility, because they are super powerful, and so by having them like us, we get more stuff. Oh, fuck me, that's expensive. I forget which one of these are like the meta. Grand celebration. I mean, I guess that's what you want to do if you have money, but... and I guess I can't disinherit a relative because I'm a theocracy. Yeah, we're just gonna yield concessions to ancient liberties. It makes us lose prestige and shit, and centralization, which is its own mechanic separate from state reach. We start out at the max, and it's, yeah, we're still able to stay at neutral there, so that's cool. Once again, do not take my quote-unquote explanations as too much facts here, because I am not really sure what I'm doing here. Once again, I said I've been reading the wiki and shit like that, but to a large extent, I just came to the conclusion that I really just need to start playing, because I need to just start learning through experience. So, yeah, let's do similar stuff to the other estates and make everyone happy. So as the Knights, we get a special, or I guess as a German nation in this area in general, we get a special decision to promote Ostsiedlung, which is the German settlement of areas in this, well, area. Because if you look at our map, we're actually not that German. Only these provinces are German, while the rest are a bunch of Slavic stuff. However, we can help and, well, quote-unquote improve that by promoting this. And speed up the process of cultural conversion. which has a bunch of modifiers and stuff like that. But by doing that, we can hopefully begin converting some of these provinces, which we need because while we do have a bonus to culture conversion, we also have a modifier which essentially prevents us from accepting any other culture, and so conversion is the only way to go. And here we go. Here we can see the 1st of January lag spiked, the infamous. But that's just life. Okay, we're now going to try and bribe the Holy Roman Empire, which with an obscene amount of money to hopefully allow him to join the... Oh, never mind. Never mind, we are not allowed to join the Empire, and I just wasted all my money. God damn it. You can only join the Empire if you're a historical part of the medieval kingdoms of Germania, Lotharingia, or Italia. Well, isn't that just great? Fuck! That was half my money. I took a... Okay, well, shit. Now we know that that's not possible, at least. Would have preferred it if the game told me that that wasn't possible before, you know... before I sent all my money to the Emperor, but oh well. Alright, we can now secure an alliance with Smolensk, which is excellent. I'm planning a little crusade against Lithuania, you see. They're currently invading Kyiv. I don't know how they're able to do that. I would think the Horde would defend them, but I guess not. And because they're pagan... Oh, never mind. They will actually get some help. Well, that's fucking unfortunate. Vorotitsk thing. Okay. That and all their vassal will help. So I have no idea if such a war will be successful, but... part of me feels like we just need to go and just see if it works. Because I want to... Oh, actually... Oh, what? Smolensk does not want to join? It has a truce with Lithuania. Is that so? What the fuck? Why? Oh. Well, I guess we'll wait for that then. I was hoping to be able to attack them while the... while that war was going on, but I guess not. Also, I've completely forgotten to get advisors, which are super cheap in this mod, and so you're kind of... The mana gain is balanced around you having them. So that was a fuck up on my part. I don't know what I should get, to be honest. National unrest, like, I don't know. Time has come to reclaim our desired capital of Danzig. Let us declare war. Our truce is up. We have a core. You'd almost think that we'd lose that core by giving him independence, but I guess that's not how that works. Let us really quickly deal with him, leave a token force, and then rush the rest of the army to Stettin. Well, at least I thought so, but it seems that he actually can't... Well, I don't know, maybe he'll get access through someone else. Now we want light looting, of course. We do not want to burn this shit down. There's actual pops and stuff here, and especially seeing as we want it as our capital. Oh, no, there he is. He has gained the access. Brandenburg being our rival would never give us access, but... now, I wonder if I should aim to claim some territory here or not. I don't know. I have a truce with him, which is a bit unfortunate, because I ended up allying him. Because he was like one of the few people I could ally at the time, but we have gotten better allies now, like Denmark and stuff. So we will see. Well, this sucks. Malaria has broken out right on top of our army. That's not going to be healthy for our manpower. If you're wondering why the manpower is so low, by the way, when the max manpower is 14,000, is that the manpower you have out in the field actually counts towards your total. So this is like your total army, I guess. So yeah, if you combine the current troops I have with the manpower here, I mean, you can see it going down fast though, but that's how that works. That was a fucked explanation, but whatever. I was thinking about making Stettin a vassal, but we're actually going to take it directly because it has an important center of trade. And me owning that within the region of North Sea allows me to establish trade links between these provinces and my homeland over here, as well as like other trade sectors within this area. I would go into detail and explain how this shit works, but seeing as I basically don't understand it myself, I won't. and instead I will simply grab the land. Alright. Let's not vassalize them. I just said we weren't going to do that, and instead take their land. Because this is my core, this won't cost much aggressive expansion, so this should be barely okay. Here we go. I mean, this is one of the few parts of the Holy Roman Empire I'll be able to expand into in general, so having these provinces will be nice, I think. Danzig has fallen. We shall spare them and not loot them. Try and avoid taking or damaging the place. Grab it. Yeah, a little coalition will happen, but that's fine, seeing as our next goal will be fighting the pagans, and so the other Christians shouldn't care about us doing this little bit of trolling. So there we go. Danzig is ours. Look at that. Oh, very nice city. Well, this doesn't represent POPs directly, of course. This is urban development. If you want to look at the actual population, you can see here. So yeah, it's a city of 13,000 people right now. And it's getting immigration. That's, yeah, immigration from the countryside. We'll see later exactly how... like, I don't know if the stats and shit for this province are properly updated because we just got it, but yeah. And I also need to look into moving my capital over here. Once I Google how you actually do that, of course. But now I want to put my focus to the east and the perfidious Lithuanians. Denmark will indeed help, and so we will have about the same number of troops as them because their allies won't help them because it's a holy war. We're able to do holy wars, by the way, because of our special idea, or a special thing in our national ideas, because you start with all your national ideas already. Because I suppose in this mod, it's supposed to represent things that already exist in your country rather than sort of aspirations for future stuff. Here you can, by the way, see the thing that prevents us from promoting other cultures. I wonder, actually, can we see how close we are to culture converting this area? If I can remember. There we go. Culture conversion progress, 52%. Now, it doesn't actually tell me how long it will be till it will be converted, but I'm sure we could do some math to figure that out, but I will just wait and see. We can also embrace an institution. Commercialization, right. That's important. For a bunch of reasons that I don't remember. Let's just embrace it. This also allows us to take technology for cheaper. So that's great. Let's do that. And then we will begin planning a crusade, I guess. And I mean, I don't see a reason not to do it immediately. Manpower, we didn't really go negative on manpower there, so it really comes down to whether or not... okay, well, we did lose quite a bit of manpower, but manpower can jump up and down a bit in this mod and be a bit confusing sometimes. It all depends on, like, the loyalty of your states and shit like that, and whether or not they're willing to give you troops, and, yeah. Figuring out exactly why things are the way they are can be a bit confusing, so I just roll with it. Alright, Hail Mary. I mean, that's actually appropriate for once, right? we're like a religious order. Works. Oh, okay, never mind, we can... okay, well, at least we can link up with our vassal. I did learn in the last war that, unfortunately, while our vassal will join... fuck it, burn it to the ground. Burn them to the ground. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? Vassal, please. Please, link up. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've set everyone to join up. I don't know where he thinks he's going. Dude. Dude. Okay, maybe we can link up with Smolensk. We have taken Polak, which is excellent, because that allows us to move into... it allows us to move into the territory of Smolensk, because he's about to be full sieged, and I don't want him to leave the war. So it says here their morale has taken a hit for some reason. I do not know why, but that seems like it would make for a great opportunity for me to attack. Now this guy will likely support, never mind, he just didn't bother, and they're all dead. Oh, never mind, they're not dead, they're just retreating. But Once we get our morale back up, we should be able to knock out this army too, or at least hurt them a bit while Denmark sieges. He actually beat another, yeah, he beat this army, although I guess they're back. This is probably going to be one of those wars where we just have to fight until someone runs out of manpower, because it's so, you know, there's so many dudes.